Hello guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about the New York Rangers versus the Carolina Hurricanes playoff series, kind of reviewing as much as I humanly can because this one got me a little bit mad. So of course, if you're watching this right now and haven't already, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button on the channel right now. We're on the road to 19K subscribers, so every bit helps. But I want to do just this quick little video in my streaming setup right now. I still got my Capo Caco jersey, just kind of hanging about right now. Just kind of hanging about because I haven't had enough time to even process this because it's been minutes since the series ended, and I wanted to get my raw reaction out there as soon as possible also because this was a series that I wanted to make a review at least about because it's one that once I kind of knew that this series was done, I knew I wanted to cover. So when it came to this series in particular, if you were watching some of the prediction videos I made, you would know that I predicted New York to win this series in 5 games. I thought it would be a super close one right to the very end and that New York was going to get the W. But I did not see that Carolina's goaltending would be as good as it was. And with Carolina, props to them, even though I was cheering for the Rangers, and obviously, as you can tell with the Caco jersey, I wanted them to win. The Canes played an insane series from top to bottom in terms of offense, defense, goaltending. Everything was there. And in terms of the qualifying team so far, they are absolutely looking like the best team out there, even besides a team like the Pittsburgh Penguins, which is a great sign if you're a Canes fan. So even though I'm cheering for the Rangers throughout the playoffs, the Canes got to give props to them because they were amazing. On the flip side, though, for the Rangers is where I got a lot mad because I expected the Canes to be good. I expected their defense to be as good as it is advertised because it is. I expected the offense to be good because it has amazing depth and some great star power too. The goaltending I did not expect to be great for Carolina, but even though that didn't happen, I still thought it was going to be a really hard-fought series to the very end. But with the New York Rangers, there was points where I think the goaltending was the biggest bright spot. Henrik Lundqvist didn't have the greatest game 1 or game 2, but I don't think he was necessarily the problem in that. And then Igor Shesterkin starts game 3, which I thought he was pretty good, made some pretty fantastic saves bailing out the Rangers quite a few times. And for me personally, the defense started out pretty okay, got worse as the series went on for me. Tony DeAngelo didn't have the greatest series. Guys like Trouba, Adam Fox especially, I was expecting more of. Maybe they were injured, maybe they weren't. We'll see what happens. But the offense is also where I was definitely disappointed. I thought Artemi Panarin started off pretty good, but in Game 3 was really not as influential as he probably should have been because Zibanejad, who was on an absolute tear throughout the regular season, wasn't as dominant, I felt, especially on the power play where his decision-making was a little bit off, I would say. And you had guys like Chris Kreider, Ryan Strome, a bunch of guys that should have been really bona fide players throughout the series, really putting in and contributing. And that just was not the case in this one. I mean, I also expected guys like Jacob Trouba, who I thought could rebound after some really big rest, was okay during the series, not bad. Maybe the Rangers' best defenseman alongside maybe Ryan Lindgren there, but wasn't as good as the Rangers needed him to be. And that was the case for pretty much the whole team besides maybe Henrik Lundqvist and Igor Shesterkin. But even with Lundqvist, he could have been better. He could have been more influential, but even then, the Rangers weren't scoring enough for it to actually matter. So in the end, I think the Canes absolutely dominated the Rangers. It makes sense that it's the first sweep we're seeing in these plans because it pretty much deserved to be. And for the Rangers, even though I was cheering for them, I'm not going to be biased here in saying that they deserve to win even a game in this series because it really was not the case there. The Canes smoked them, and congratulations on that win. Entering technically the playoffs, we'll see how that ends up working out and who they end up facing. But right now, I'm going to say the Canes look pretty friggin' good. So if you enjoyed this video, thanks so much for watching. If you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. It is always appreciated. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on this series, what you think about it, what you think about the Canes, the Rangers, and everything about it. Let me know down in the comments down below. Of course, share this video with your friends, get it out there, and click on this card around here, somewhere up here, to watch all of my playoff live streams so far on the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Goodbye.